everybody.
Hi,
Hey,
Mariah.
Hey,
how are you?
Can any of you hear me?
We
Yes,
can all
It's
definitely.
hear you.
Yes,
Bianca.
darling. Can
We
you
can
hear
hear you
us?
perfectly.
Oh my God, we're
I
just
don't know.
staying
I don't even
quiet.
remember last time. I thought I could get to hear you guys too. Somebody else be a speaker for a minute. I can't
I
be
can
the
be a
only
speaker. I
speaker.
talk too much. I can be a speaker.
Hi,
Um,
Thank you.
Sammy. Okay, so I'll just narrate then. I'll tell you what's going
yes.
on. So,
Um,
well, I don't want to go back into like what I'm really doing right now, but I will say that there's like a little bit of, I'm not saying it's drama, but Muttley and Cha Cha are really fighting for my attention right now, and
oh,
I
Oh,
don't really know how to handle it. I'm just up alone, typically at 4 in the morning when I have to
it's
work out
almost
in
5 a.m.
2 hours,
Yeah.
and the dogs are my only companions. Isn't it sad? But you guys are here. I just want to hear somebody else speak, though. How
Yes,
does this happen?
I
Can
can
you
do
hear
that.
LeBron,
us,
I see
Mariah?
you're a
There's a question.
listener.
I'm too
I
nervous to
doubt that you
Usually,
want
Mariah, can
to.
you hear us?
I I doubt that you want me to start
but
because
I
I
can't hear
definitely will
anybody
not
talking to
stop.
me, so that's bleak.
can you hear us?
Oh, I don't think she can. Oh no, Mariah,
I
can
don't
you
think she
hear
can
Mariah,
hear
us?
us.
That's the
I
same.
don't know
Oh my
what to
God,
do, guys.
Mariah, oh my God, I just wanted to say, like, I've literally waited my whole life for this. Like,
I'll gladly take any advice of how to hear anybody.
oh my
can
God,
you hear us now?
can you hear
Oh
us?
I don't
no.
think you can hear us.
I can
Should
hear you
my
properly, guys.
It's
should
so
We can
lonely
hear
when I
you.
can't hear you guys.
Volume up.
Mariah,
Okay.
try raising your volume. Can you hear
Yes.
us now?
Wait, no, they're talking, but for some reason we can't hear them. So leave and come back. I did leave and come. I'll try it again.
Okay, yeah, I
Oh
think
Oh,
she
she
Tell
left
her
can.
to
Mariah,
come
God,
are
are
you
you
back.
guys
on?
shaking? Are you
Okay.
guys not
Oh,
shaking? I'm
No,
literally
I'm
shaking.
literally trembling right now. I'm sitting in a chair in a
So am
dark room
I.
and I'm like, I'm so fucking scared. It's Mariah Carey.
What do we talk about with
The
her? Like,
My
what
exact
is
mom
same
is
thing.
shaking. My mom
Like
stepped out of her room and she's shaking.
Mama's shaking too.
Oh my god.
I'm
my
like,
God?
this is like
And
What
my
she's
Mama
I
first
cannot
usually
Lambily
even.
pays
Lounge.
for all
Uh,
these
uh,
concerts.
It's so
Like it's so
overwhelming, guys.
surreal.
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah,
I
no.
know.
you know,
like,
I swear it'll take me about three
and the
minutes to
thing
annoy the
is,
hell out of her.
okay,
Oh
and
Exactly.
the
my
thing
Mariah,
is,
God.
there was
Mariah,
an
I
earthquake
need
in
you.
my
I
city
need
at
you to
around
Can you
take
5
hear us,
a.m. So
Mariah?
right.
now I'm waking up for this.
Oh my
Guys, where are you
Okay.
gosh.
from,
Does that
by
bother
the
you?
way?
It's
I'm so
a
excited about Miss Monroe
What?
and the beautiful little video and the campaign.
Guys, I have an
Oh my
idea.
god, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. What's your idea?
Yeah,
My idea
sure.
is Mariah's bored, so let's just take a deep dive into the memoir. Me, I am. No, not. I'm so sorry. I'm so.
Wait,
The
since you're
meaning of
talking
Mariah
about Me, I
Carey.
Am Mariah, let's praise
No,
it. Let's tell her what a great
yes.
album it is, because it's
Yes.
Let's just
extremely
let Mama
underrated.
talk.
We're waiting for like
And there are
MC30
a lot
Why
of
and
don't
like
you guys all shut
underrated
up and let
gems in the
Mama talk to
album.
her? And you guys can just listen to Mama
I'm
and
so
Mariah
sorry,
talk.
guys. My mom has been a fan since the 90s. Sorry.
How
Oh.
do you think she learned it?
I'm so sorry. But I was meaning the meaning of Mariah Carey, like really to talk about, because reading the memoir, it just changed everything because I've been a
Yes.
lamb. I understand her journey, but reading it that like going that in depth, it was a completely different story.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
listening to the memoir
exactly.
was
Yes,
also
Mm.
nice.
and you get to be really connected to her
The whole
story even
journey.
more.
Yeah,
I
I think
definitely.
heard,
it's
I
better if
heard,
you
I
started.
heard that a new book is coming. I heard another one that she was working on another one. I don't know if she
Wow.
could confirm that when she comes back on,
Maybe.
but I'm excited for that.
Child, I heard
Definitely.
she
And
was
I'm
coming out with
still
the
I mean,
whole
absorbing the
movie.
first one.
we're not even over this book yet, and then there's
That's
another
how the
one. So
OG
it's just,
land.
it's so.
Yeah.
I want to thank Mariah Carey Australia for getting me on the mic.
Yes,
I
Yes,
owe
for
you
thank you
so
real.
so
much.
Thank
much.
you so
Thank
Thank you
you.
so,
much.
so
Thank you.
much.
You have always been the greatest to me. Thank you so much.
No, but guys, when she gets back on here, we can't be boring. You guys can't bore
We
her. You
Definitely.
can't.
guys.
That's
Don't be
why it's so
bleak.
I'm gonna try
frustrating.
to stop
Candy, I baked
shaking.
7 cakes. How much more?
No, I'm
How
literally
much more
shaking. Oh my
She's
candy can
God.
I
I'll
eat?
just
Mariah's
I'll end up singing for her if I have to. I don't even care.
Candy, you can't see me.
Oh, she left again.
um Wait, so I don't know who it was. Somebody mentioned I think it was which like Mariah album like meant the most to you or like changed your life or anything like that. What was the question again?
Yeah, like the most
Meaningful.
like
Like
the meaningful album to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, the
Vision of
most
Love.
meaningful
I feel
album to you.
like, I don't know. I always
It's
go
hard
back to like, it is so hard. I always go back to
because like
Butterfly, Rainbow,
yeah,
and like Charm Bracelet because Close My Eyes, Outside, and Petals, like
Through the
Through
Through
the
the
Rain.
Rain.
Rain,
Butterfly
all
and
those
Rainbow.
songs
Yeah,
like
I love it.
changed my life and like got me through some really tough times. So, oh man, yeah. I would say
It's kind of like
like
it's kind of like the
And
different
to
eras.
my age, Vision of
yes.
Love changes your life because you think back and you want those days back again.
Mhm.
So I'm an OG lamb.
Yes.
So when I
Oh,
listen to
wow.
Vision of Love,
My mom just starts to cry.
yeah, I just go
Oh,
back
Oh my
to
Oh,
god.
when it came out and waiting to buy the CD
Can we talk about
at the
Camouflage for a
Wiz.
minute?
Oh my
Camouflage
I
is
god.
a
love Camouflage
masterpiece.
Oh
and
my
You
god,
guys
Cry.
were
everything.
talking about
it's
songs that mean something to us.
it,
That song really means a lot. It's such a masterpiece.
I think
And Cry.
Mariah
Yes.
said it best that it's like I think she said her exact words was it's a cohesive body of work, and you have to listen to it like you have to really start to finish to understand. I love it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
who
Yes,
remembers when
exactly.
iTunes stream it for the first time and
Oh
you
my
just have to
god.
listen to the whole album like by itself, no skip, like
You
Yes.
just
guys
the
are
whole
talking about Me
album.
I Am Mariah?
Yes.
Oh,
Me,
well,
I Am Mariah is amazing.
I became a lamb in 2016, so I wasn't around for that, but that was one of the first albums that I ever got into, and that's why, I praise it all the time for all the followers that follow me, I'm a Mia Mariah enthusiast, and I stand by
She
that.
got me through the 90s.
Yeah. Me, I'm a,
She
like a
really
I
got
don't
me
want
through the 90s.
me, I'm
Through
a,
the
I
like a,
good,
I
the
don't want to
bad, and the
cry
ugly.
lamb, so I'm more like a
Allow
I
me
don't want to
cry.
cry.
Yeah.
That's how my mom introduced me to Mariah when I was 5.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's so
Yeah.
young.
My girls were even younger than that. They grew up on it. Me singing it to them to sleep.
Aw.
Oh my
Vision of
gosh.
Love.
That's so sweet.
I remember when I was in like the fourth grade, we had this like little talent show in elementary school. And that was the first song that I sung, but like I had to put it on. Oh my God, no disrespect to Mariah. Cause you know, like those, they're like bootleg DVD, like CD things where you can like burn on the computer.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
Yeah,
God.
yeah, I remember that.
So
Yeah.
like we had to download the instrumental and like we had to put it on one of those. But I was so nervous. It was so bad. But yeah, I think I became a lamb. I think I was like 7 at the time. Oh my god. Yeah. Long
I
time
used to
ago.
You
make my
had
girls
taste
put on
even you
talent
had
shows
taste
for
back
me.
in second grade. After,
I
no, but
had
I
really
really
bad anxiety, and my girls were little, and I used to make them put on talent shows for me and do Mariah concerts for
Oh,
me.
that's
so
cute.
nice.
I've got 6 girls, and I used to make them each do a different version of Mariah because she's so versatile.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So it was her doing the rocking out or her like just being mellow and just, like the different stages of Mariah. I had all my
So
girls do
cute.
it differently, and that used to bring me out of my anxiety.
Yeah.
Love to hear
That's
it.
super cool.
Let's talk about Memoirs of an Imperfect Angel. We need
I
to talk about
love
that
this
Yes.
Oh my god,
album.
album.
yeah.
I love
I've
this
been
Sorry,
album.
waiting to
sorry to
talk
interrupt
about this.
everyone.
I've been waiting to talk
Candy
about
Sorry,
this.
Bean.
sorry to interrupt. Sorry, guys. We're trying to get Mariah back
Yeah.
on. Can you guys see her as a listener, or is she showing
Let
up?
me
She's
Um
not
see.
here.
yeah,
Yeah, she's
I don't
showing up.
see
Oh
her.
yeah,
Yeah,
And then
she
like
we
is.
can
after
see her now as a
after a
listener.
second,
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
she's
now I
gone
see her.
again.
she's gone
Oh,
again.
okay. I think there's a connection issue,
Oh,
but
she's here.
Oh yeah,
if
she's
you
here
see her,
again.
please let me know so I can re-invite
Yeah,
her.
Yeah,
I
I
see
see
her.
her.
I'm going to let
Oh,
you
you.
little lambs do your thing, but the OG lamb is leaving the room.
That's my mom, guys. Thank you so much.
Oh.
Bye,
Love you,
Queen.
Bye,
Mama
Nice
Mama
to meet you,
OG.
darling.
OG.
Bye.
Love you, Lamb
Bye.
Daddy.
That's really
Have a good
sweet.
night.
That's really sweet.
Oh, so cute.
All right, let's get Mariah back on here.
Can you? Sorry to interrupt the conversation. I was just trying to. Just can't find her.
There you go.
Is she showing
It
up?
shows that she's a
Okay, I
listener.
found her.
Yeah,
It
she's
shows
Yeah.
that she's a
Invite her to
listener.
speak.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's a listener.
It shows that
Okay,
you're
so
living.
I've just invited her to speak. Hopefully Mariah can see the request, and hopefully we can get her reconnected.
Yes. But no, back to memoirs. It's really like literally criminally underrated. Me and my friend
Yeah.
Aaron were just speaking about this. I love it so much.
What's your favorite song from the memoirs?
Definitely
Hate you.
Candy Bling. Candy
Yeah, I love
Bling.
Candy Bling.
Yes.
It's a rap, inseparable.
Oh,
It's
it's
Mine
a
is
wrap.
Hate
such a bop.
You. Hate You is the
I
best.
love Hate You, and I love the remix that is not on
Yeah,
Yeah.
streaming but needs to be. And I thought it was gonna come for MC30, but
hopefully soon.
hopefully MC30 makes a return so we can get that remix.
Angel's Advocate. Yeah.
I also really love Angels Cry. I
Yeah.
love Obsessed, classic. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Classic.
just a masterpiece of an album.
Inseparable is the best too.
Inseparable, yeah, too.
Also, Skydiving and Imperfect, the unreleased tracks from that
Imperfect
album.
is my all-time favorite from. Like, I wish they would release it. It's such a lovely song.
Yes, Imperfect is literally like an anthem. Do we see her, guys?
I think she
I
disappeared
Believe
again.
Yeah, I
Disappeared.
think
Yeah,
she's
she's
on
great.
again.
Uh-oh.
I think they're
I do
trying to
have a
reset her phone or something.
I have a question. Has anyone tried to listen to Mariah in HD audio on YouTube?
Yeah,
Oh no,
I
Oh
I
my
did it
haven't.
on
god.
like on the iTunes lossless ones, like the Apple Music. I mean,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
The 8D audio is insane because it doesn't even sound like it. Everything that she does with her voice in my all, you can just hear it surround you. It's amazing.
I seen Laurent advocate for this. For Mariah's discography to get put in Dolby Atmos. I don't know if I
Oh
pronounced that
yes.
right. But on
Yeah.
Apple Music, we need that. We definitely need that.
Yes.
But yeah, I used to like get it from like the CD, like just rip it like, with like lossless before and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and upload it on my phone instead of like streaming everything, so you can see
Yeah.
like the quality of the music, you know.
Yeah.
So, guys, I was wondering, where are you from?
I'm from
From Los
Brooklyn.
Angeles.
New
Nice.
York.
You?
Colorado over here.
Wow, I'm from
Oh.
Greece, so I'm the only European in the in here.
Ooh.
Well, I'm from Manila, and I hope there are some Filipino lambs in
Wow,
here
I'm Filipino.
nice.
who's listening.
I'm
Wow.
Filipino.
Yay.
Hello.
And I just want to mention, when you go in, when you go in the Philippines and you ask like almost anyone from the street about Mariah Carey, they would always say their favorite song
Through the rain.
is either Through the Rain or Hero, and that's always the go-to Mariah Carey song here. So that's what I always heard when I was growing up, and that what made me become a lamb. Hearing those songs, those runs, and almost the majority of our singers here are influenced by
Mm-hmm.
her. And so
And
Hero.
Filipinos are
those are
very talented
the
people.
Are
music.
you part of the like the
Yeah.
Philippine Mariah Carey fan club? Well, he just laughed.
um, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I know.
and those are the songs that I always heard when I was growing up.
Yeah, I know some people from the Philippines too, like some huge Mariah Carey lambs
Mm-hmm.
in the Philippines.
Yeah,
So yeah,
there are a lot,
yeah. There reminds me
and
of
I
like when
hope there are some
Mariah
of them
went
right
there
now
for
here.
Me I Am Mariah, like the first like the second concert that she had there in the Philippines
Yeah,
when
She was here for like 3 times.
Yeah,
Elusive Chanteuse
Yeah.
tour.
yeah,
Oh, my favorite tour.
Such a good tour.
yeah.
But I
She did an
really, really
India.
wish she would have performed Faded on that tour. Either
Mhm.
Faded or Make It Look
Ooh,
Good.
yeah.
I think that would have been really
But we
good.
got Lullaby of Birdland. That
Yeah.
was
Did you tell
fantastic.
Emily
Yes.
what she sang for you?
And I'm happy we got that on the rarities as well, because I
Yes,
love her
exactly. Because I
rendition.
just go over to
Yes,
YouTube and listen to
exactly.
it.
Yeah, I love her rendition of that song.
Is anyone there?
I'm still here.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still
Sorry.
here, guys.
We just like
Yeah,
blanked out
You
of
guys
nowhere.
are all just in shock.
I'm just
Yeah.
holding my breath just like the rest
I'm
of
You
you.
still
guys are
composing. I'm
all
still
in
shaking.
shock.
I literally, yes. I'm like, I can't stop. It got so violent. I'm like, why?
What do you call that? Who's seen Mariah Carey in her Vegas shows here?
I haven't.
Unfortunately, I
I need
haven't.
to though.
Shirley
Yeah.
Bird,
I haven't.
you went to the Vegas show.
Yes, and it took me to another world.
Yeah.
It
Have you
cost
seen
Mama
my?
10,000 to send her and her twin sister.
And it
Yeah.
was a moment, if that's what I would call it, is a moment because we had a
That,
drink.
that was her 21st birthday. She was allowed to drink.
Oh wow,
I
that
I
sounds
I
like
don't know
so
how
much
many
fun.
times I've seen her in Vegas. I
She
lost
went up.
count.
She went up on stage.
Aw.
My bird went up on stage
I'm
for
so
her
sorry,
birthday.
guys. I don't want to be this person, but my mom keeps bringing things up. I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah, but I love you. I'm proud.
It's
It's
okay.
okay.
It's okay.
Your
I'm
That's
mom's
so
so
cute.
It's
We
sweet.
proud.
love to hear the stories.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah, we love to
proud.
hear it.
My mom's proud because the greatest achievement in my life is meeting Mariah Carey, and I love it. I stand behind it too.
Aww.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I love the
so
picture of
nice.
her and Mariah. They look so beautiful.
yeah.
Mariah
If
looks
you see,
beautiful
Mariah
always.
looks beautiful, and so does my bird. My bird looks
Mhm.
amazing.
No, I don't.
If you see my avatar, my profile picture, that's like from Vegas.
Look,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
am I seeing?
right over there, Mom. Mariah.
Mama can't see. Mama's blind.
But they're two legends. Those
Yeah,
are the
but
two legends.
I went backstage like 3 times. I
I
think. Yeah.
didn't realize how old I
I
am.
wish I would have
Jesus.
passed out seeing her more than once. Like, I don't know. How do you hold your composure?
I seen her in the
Uh,
90s, back in the
You
day.
hold hands and pray.
no, the
Yeah.
thing. No, the thing is like when you're like when you're planning it out like, oh, I'm gonna tell her this, I'm gonna tell her
Yes.
that, but when you're there you're like blanked out, you're just like, hi like
That
everything
the
just like
Exactly.
words
Hi,
doesn't
sweet
even come
disappears.
out.
girl.
I swear to God, the two times that I've met Mariah face to face, she told me to stop crying because I'm gonna cry. I was like, she yelled at me twice, not yelled, but she's like, "Do not cry because you're gonna make me cry."
And
It's
you
just every time I get around her, I
and
just
you
cry.
hit your sister.
Oh yeah,
and
you guys saw the video that Mariah
and
posted around Christmas time of me hitting my sister.
oh, that's you.
Yes,
Yes.
and that was my little
Oh,
sister.
Oh
I remember
my
that
gosh.
video. Yes.
She hit her
Yeah.
sister. She got so excited she didn't know what to do.
That's
Her
so funny.
hands went
Yeah.
directly just smacking her.
But yeah, like meeting Mariah is just surreal. Like
The only
she's like the
time,
nicest, the
You
most
hear that from
gorgeous.
people, but it's the
Yeah,
truth. It's
it's the
really the
truth.
truth with
Like
her.
She's a
she's like,
force.
it's like like before the meet and greet, securities are like, don't touch her, do not
Uh
like
huh.
even ask her anything and stuff. But when you meet her, she's the one that's like more engaging than you. She's like gonna like
Hmm.
reaching out her hand for you, like to hold
Exactly.
your hand, and like she suggests like poses and what the
She's
picture.
like a Jedi. You can feel the force coming off of
Yeah,
her.
it's like
I
the
have.
aura is just different.
It's
Like,
funny is because I normally bring when I would go to before the pandemic when I would go to meet and greets or concerts, I would bring my cousins along, and they would be
mhm.
like, "What's the big deal? Just Mariah Carey, just Mariah Carey." And then my cousin, I swear to God, when she seen her, her jaw dropped and she said she's a living Barbie. And then I said, "We have to go, come on!" And she's just staring at her. And then afterwards, she's like, "Wow, she really is everything that you say she is."
yeah,
Yeah, it's
Mariah
like
is
Mariah
definitely like
is.
she's mesmerizing in person.
There is only one.
I
She's
I'm
seen
always
her
so
sorry.
nice.
on
There's
the
only
Passion
one.
tour, and she really
Oh my God,
engages with the
Boston
fans a
tour.
lot. Um, Also, she sounds. I don't know if you for the people who have seen her in person, but I feel like she sounds
Oh
different in
my God,
person.
I've been a fan since
She
over
sounds better
30
live
years.
in person. Like seriously, like it doesn't give justice. Like when you see her on TV or like live performances,
Exactly.
then you're like in there, like in the moment. Like it's
Okay,
just
I
like
see Mariah, you guys. I
I
see that
saw
she's
her at the
back.
Caution Tour in New
She's
York
I see
City,
her.
and
back.
it was amazing.
yeah.
We
She's
see you,
here.
I wish
Queen.
I'd been to the caution tour. They didn't do it here in LA because of like her Vegas contract.
I don't want to be the
Mm,
person to say you missed out, but I'm sorry. You missed out.
it was
Yeah,
a
I know.
really great
I was
show,
checking
and
the YouTube
the
video.
set list was amazing. I love the glitter medley. I love the "You Don't Know What to Do" and "Emotions" mashup. That was really really good.
Everything was
Even
so
just like
full of life and
yeah,
The Caution Tour was amazing.
even
just
just like
top
hearing
notch.
caution, the tracks from caution, like like because like this, like I think this is like the only tour that she sang a lot more of like the new songs than like her old ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I
You
saw
know,
her in New York City, and she did "Giving Me Life" live, and Slick Rick came out, and it was one of the most like
Yes.
amazing things.
Oh, you got to
that's my
experience
thing right now,
that?
Twitter name.
Yes, she like the stage, like all the lights and like panels, like the screens went
And then her
red.
dress went up too. The
Yes.
dress
Oh
went up
my
in
God, you
Yeah,
were
lighting.
at New York
I
City
remember
That
too. It
that.
dress
was
is a
amazing.
moment.
Oh, it was amazing. Hearing the outro too was incredible.
You guys are
She's
lucky.
she's such a
Yeah, I'm
giving
so
person.
jealous.
I'm so jealous.
Like she's such a giving person.
Hmm.
She sang a song especially for my bird. I know my bird don't want to say it to make
Please.
anybody
No,
jealous,
mom. I'm sorry, guys. No, it's just that
but
when I saw Mariah in Vegas, I
because it
showed her my outside tattoo, and then she was like, a girl showed me her tattoo, and then she sang a snippet, but it probably wasn't about me, but that's okay. I will take that as my own.
Also, I
but
loved
see
back to the Caution Tour. The pause and vision of love between the "You treated me kind" part literally gave
Oh
me
yeah,
chills. Like I was a wreck. Like I was an
Mm.
emotional wreck.
that was
That
epic. That was really epic.
I
I
loved
That's
don't
how
know
you.
why you don't put yourself on YouTube singing.
oh
I loved on Caution Tour too when she did "Anytime You Need a Friend," and she did like the ending like similar to the Daydream Tour where like it went into the
oh
Guys,
yeah.
remix.
I'm trying not to have a fit. Okay, Mariah's mic
What's
is off,
wrong?
but she wants everyone to know that she says hi. Okay,
Hey
Hi
Queen.
Hi,
Mariah. Oh my
Mariah.
God, I
Yeah.
love you.
Mariah, you mean the
Hey,
world to
Hi,
me.
Mariah.
I love you so much.
We love you
Um,
so. Oh my god.
Is this really happening? I mean,
Child, it is
God.
very real. We are
Mariah,
here. We are out here.
look, I know it's 4 a.m., but I swear to you, I can talk until about 9 a.m. because I'm nocturnal just as well. So if you want me to talk about every
hmm
album or video that you ever done, let's do it. Tonight's tonight. I'm here.
I can
Yes,
This is
I
the
will
one
literally stay up
time.
all
Or
night. Oh
This
my
is the one
God.
time I catch Mariah late because I'm usually asleep, and like usually when I'm asleep she'll like
yeah.
join like a Twitter space, or she'll
Yeah,
go live on Instagram like how she did like when was that, a
and
couple
Thank
like
months
God
that.
for
ago.
American Horror Story. Without American Horror Story or Netflix or my family constantly keeping me awake at night, pretending that I don't have things to do tomorrow, I wouldn't be awake. So now instead of, I'm not going to use the word hate because we love everyone, but they annoy me. I'm glad that they annoyed me tonight.
See, it
I
all
need a
worked
bottle
out.
of scotch. My mom is coming
Oh,
tomorrow. I
yeah.
need to go and look through the cupboards for scotch.
She's not kidding.
I can't.
She's going to start having splashes in 10 minutes from now.
Oh my gosh. Oh
I
man.
can't believe
So
she's on here. Oh my God. I'm like
I
shaking.
know.
crazy.
I yeah.
It was
Mariah, we
boy.
need justice for long ago.
Yes.
We need
Please.
justice for a lot of things. Let's talk about that.
A
Like
Yeah,
lot
we
of
need
things.
yeah,
Exactly.
a lot of
Yes.
free
things. A lot of
scotch.
things.
exactly,
We
yes.
need justice for the Brandy
Mariah,
collab.
get that
We need the
OG
Brandy
friend.
collab.
we need
We
a
need
Beyonce
the Brandy
collab.
Mariah collab.
No,
Yes.
I will.
we
Beyonce.
need justice
Tony
for prisoner.
Braxton.
Seriously, prisoner.
I
You
love
don't
Prisoner.
think
It's
that
like
I
literally one of
love
my
Yes.
favorites of a
Prisoner.
debut.
Prisoner is so underrated, especially the rap part. I love that rap part. I don't care the
I
Oh my
females
really
god.
though.
And
hope she doesn't have
then
anything bad to say about that one because prisoner.
Yes.
And
She's not a
Alone in Love.
doormat,
Alone
okay?
in
She's
Love is
not
one
a
of the best
doormat.
songs off the debut.
It is
Alone in
It's
Love.
also
so
one of the best, her
beautiful.
best songs in general, if you want to talk
It's
about it.
Yeah.
amazing.
And
And she wrote
Vanishing.
it when she was
Vanishing
like,
is a masterpiece as well. But go on.
I
yeah.
love Vanishing. Oh my god.
Vanishing is lyrically and
That's why
vocally
I love the memoir, because
Hmm.
she speaks about the writing process of it all. Like when she was getting into making that music. Now, this I think I don't know if this is just me, but now when I listen
Guys,
to a certain album, like the debut album, I'll think about her mindset and what she was going through. Like, excuse my French, everybody,
exactly.
but to go through
Yes.
the shit that you went through and to still have that type of positivity to write Vision of Love, like screw it. When you're having a bad day, you don't want to pick your head up in the morning. And she's getting up,
Right.
working that job, doing what she has to do, sitting down in that small studio and still have that type of perseverance, that faith in God, that faith in
mhm.
life
And still have
itself.
that magic,
To
you
still
know.
have that type
Hmm.
of push,
Guys,
that's
Mariah
something
just
I just
messaged
listen
me
to the
here.
albums now. And they give me a whole new meaning, a whole new respect.
Definitely.
Mhm. Guys,
Definitely.
Mariah is saying that is not allowing her to speak. It's like it doesn't allow,
Oh.
like this thing is not allowing her to speak.
I can talk.
Mhm.
From from
Yeah,
mine, it
yeah.
says like
Oh.
she's a listener.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me
Yeah, I
too.
don't see
She's a
her up by
listener.
speaker. Maybe
It,
it just
Because
there's a lot of people on here, so sometimes it takes a minute to connect too.
yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
Mariah, if
Is
you
there
hear
like a
this,
limit for speakers or not really?
Mariah, if you hear this, you need to add
I
Make
don't
It
know.
Look Good to the set list because I know you will eat that up.
Hmm.
One of your best.
And Mariah,
It would be
since you're
amazing.
listening, out here on my own, that was, I loved it because you were a fan and you decided to do something like that and then just give it
Hmm.
back to us in that way, to filter it through your own creativity and then give it to us in that way.
Yeah.
Hands down,
Yeah.
amazing. That's something I think about all the time, is the way she can filter out a song like Bring It On the Heartbreak. I think that's what it's called. I always get it wrong because my memory
Hmm.
is terrible, but she
From
could
Charm
take that
Break.
type of stuff and filter it out into a whole new piece.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I
Oh
want to
man.
know if Mariah can hear
There
us.
you
Can
go.
she
I
hear
think
Hi,
us?
Mariah is
Oh my
Mariah.
god.
connecting now.
Hey, Mariah.
Hi,
Woo!
Mariah.
Mariah.
Hey!
Hey.
Good
Hey, Mariah.
good morning.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
gosh. Hi you
Can you
guys.
hear
I've been
us?
listening
good
to I've been trying
morning,
to get on
Mariah.
here, but it wouldn't let me on.
Oh my
It
God.
wouldn't let me on. I needed
Mariah.
assistance. I needed help. Dio was helping me. We're figuring out a fabulous hairstyle for tomorrow.
Mariah,
Fire
did you
your
hear
Oh,
me?
iPhone.
what's tomorrow?
Wow.
Mariah, did you hear me praising Me I Am Mariah?
So,
Because we love that album.
praising who?
We
Praising who?
praising Me I Am Mariah, the album, the elusive Chanteuse, the
I love
masterpiece.
you for that. I love you for that. The elusive chanteuse. Can I tell you guys, that was my plan, like, whenever, however many years ago that we don't acknowledge. And then, like, I hurt my arm. It was this whole thing during the beautiful remix video. And it's, like, still a drama. But anyway, it foiled my thing because they wanted me to go and, like promote overseas. And so we didn't get to do that. And I'm just like, I love that album.
I love
It's
it too.
We
incredible.
love that
And
album
We
too,
love
my
it
dear.
too.
Yeah, we
I
love
love it
it.
We
so
love
much.
that
Faded,
album so
Faded deserves
much.
to be a
Faded.
Especially
single.
Faded
coming from
deserves
an
so much
OG
more.
fan, I am a
Yeah.
fan from the 90s. I brought my children up on your music.
This is my mom, Mariah.
Yeah, this is Mama on the phone.
Hi. I can't
Hi.
see you guys now. Like, hi, Mama.
Yeah,
Hi,
that's
Mama.
Mama. Mama
Hi,
with the 7
Mariah.
kids who
That's
send the
Mama.
twins to you all the time.
How are you?
Hi,
Hi,
What's
Mariah.
going
Mariah.
on, you
Okay,
guys?
Mariah,
And
I
Tell me.
don't
I
want to.
everything
can't
she
even
did
look at
for
this.
her birthday. God bless.
Mariah, I don't want to pressure you into like.
Happy birthday.
Mariah, I just wanted to
God
say that I
bless.
love you so much and that Alone in Love is one of your greatest songs and we need justice for it.
We do.
No,
We
we need
need just
justice. Can I tell you where I think the justice is going to really come for you guys?
Where?
Yes.
what?
In the movie, in the
Oh
Lee
my god.
Daniels
Oh,
adaptation moment
wow.
that
Oh
we're
my
doing.
God.
And I'm
Ooh.
not allowed to
Oh
I
give
my
too much
God.
away, but I spoke with him today, and we didn't talk about that specifically, but I know that that needs to be really emphasized because that was me playing it on my mom's piano, and there's just
Oh.
a whole bunch of things, piano parallels in the book and things, you know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't
Hi,
believe you
Mariah.
Oh my
you started
god.
writing that song at 14. That is just incredible. It's one of the
It's
best.
crazy, yeah.
It's
Even think of
Well,
that.
amazing.
it goes to show you how poor of a piano player I am, because I had to take that long to figure it out.
Don't
But
even.
that's what I used to do, just sit there and do it. But you
Mariah.
guys,
Like a,
I have to tell you something. Can I tell you something?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I tell you guys
Sure,
something?
yes.
I'm not supposed to give too many things away. Okay. So
Okay.
I've been working on music, new music, not just holiday, like, and it's been my favorite thing that I'm doing. And I think I'm gonna put it out. I don't want to get too much into it, but like as more of a, not a show, but somehow where people can see bits of it. You guys will love it. It's me producing, writing behind the scenes. Like
Oh my
I'm
God.
excited about it.
You know
Yeah.
we'll
Oh
love
my
it.
We
Amazing.
god.
love
wait.
that.
So
Well, we
Mariah.
can't
excited.
wait.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God,
God.
chills.
Mariah.
What about the
Chills.
9-minute
Because I
project
got
that
to
you
rest
talked
my
about?
voice for a long time. I got to rest my voice. So it got me to this place where I was like, oh, this is how I used to feel when all I did was sleep and sing and like have life. Like I haven't had that in so long.
And by the way, you sound amazing. That We Belong Together mix, we need to talk about that.
Oh my
The
We
God.
the
we
That
really
Oh,
would like
climax,
to hear
thank
version
about
is
that.
you.
incredible.
I have
the
the whole
Every
thing
home
filmed.
performance.
I
Every
have the
home
whole
performance
thing
is.
filmed.
we need to see the extended
Mariah.
filming, the extended performance. But I
I
have a
have it.
question.
We're gonna do it with a streaming platform. Yeah.
Yay.
Oh
Okay,
my
I have a
goodness.
question though. I know last time you hopped on a space, you were talking about a 9-minute project that you had recorded, and you said it was like one of your favorite things
Yes.
ever. And we know nothing about
Yes.
it. Can you like
I know, and
tell us a little
I
about it?
wanted to be like, no, I love that you remember that, and because I forgot that I mentioned it, but I mentioned it because it really is a favorite, and it kind of combines like a lot of different eras of styles, and I don't want to go too far into it, but like melodically, you could feel like a classic, what people would assume is my like classic melody type thing. I don't want to go into it too far, but like, and it has a whole like evolution and ends up somewhere else. That's why I've been doing these tangents. There's still songs, but like we get to have fun like muso tangents, and it's my favorite thing.
Well, we
Mariah.
can't wait
My
to
I
name.
hear
can't
it.
wait.
My name is Andy. I'm from Ohio, and I love you so much.
Hi, Andy.
Hi.
I
I
wish I
just
could
want to
see
say.
you guys. Why is my phone from 1901? I can't see anybody.
I just want to
Mariah,
say I'm biracial too, and your music is always connected with me, and I love you so much. I have your name tattooed on my back.
Oh, so nice.
Oh my gosh, really? I want to see
Yes.
it. I want to see it. Do we?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll have to send you a
That always blew my
picture.
mind because I hated my name when I was little. I hated my
That's
name,
the way I feel
and now
about
these people
Shirley.
are coming out with like,
And
oh,
can I
Cheryl.
just say
Well,
can I
We love
just
you,
say
change it
one
Shirley.
if
thing?
you want.
Your song Outside saved my
Yes.
life. Thank you so much.
Oh, listen, it saved my life to write it. I had to write
Saves
it.
my life
It
daily.
was just something. Yeah.
I
Thank
had
you
a
for
really
saying
bad I had a really bad day in high school one day, and I just wanted to end it all, and I heard Outside. I never listened to it. The one time I put on Butterfly, I came home and was crying, and it just saved my life, Mariah. Thank you so much.
Outside, is that what you have tattooed on your head?
that.
Mariah, we need to talk about
Listen, you're welcome. Yeah.
You're So Cold
I'm
because
sorry.
we need justice for that song. I can't believe that it's not one of your favorites. That intro is incredible.
I know we were talking about that today. Okay, here's my issues with that. If I must pick it apart,
Yes,
when I
please.
listen to the intro, I'm like, okay, I was in a really like a good place vocally at that moment. I was living for David Cole, may he rest in peace. And David used to really push me, and that was the only person I liked in the studio with me when we sang, because he was a singer himself. And so like at that point, these like older dude producers would be like, sing it like this, and it sounded nothing like I knew what they were talking about, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna try my own thing. But then when David was there, we could go back and forth with ideas. So that's why I have to give respect to the song. But we also put it in a low key so we would be able to go up and high. Like usually I write in a high key because I can't help it. I just hear it that way.
Mariah,
It's
we're
incredible.
always on the defensive when others critique your music, but we're even on the defensive when you do it. So I think that's a problem. Is it?
It's incredible,
No, you know what it
Mariah.
is? You know what it is? It's just when I pick it apart and I look at it like the era that it's from, and I'm like, okay, like I know where I was going, but I don't know if I really reached it with the entire record. Like it could have been better.
Wow, it could have been
Mariah,
better.
Mariah,
This is the quote.
Mariah, are we
you
ever
can't
gonna
make
get
your
a?
music better.
My
It's
new
so
quote.
good.
Mariah,
Mariah, are you ever gonna release skydiving?
But yeah. Say
Are you
again.
ever gonna release skydiving?
I don't know. Do you guys think I should?
yes.
Yes,
Yes,
please. We need
absolutely.
skydiving. Yes.
Or
We need a
imperfect.
rarities part
But
2.
do you
I
guys
like
know Here Comes
imperfect.
That Feeling? Do you know Here Comes That Feeling?
Here comes that
No.
feeling again.
Oh, we thought it was
It's
called
sort of like that. Here comes that feeling.
It's
Oh my god, I
that
thought
feeling.
When I feel it.
when I feel it.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
The
I
god.
know
high
it
note
as when
band
I
is
feel it.
writing back, you
everything.
guys.
I know it with a different title.
Wait, say it
I
again.
never knew it as that.
The
Yeah, we knew
high
it as
note
I
at the
feel
end
it.
is
Oh,
everything.
Oh my gosh,
did it
yes.
with Mahogany. Wait, LaRon, chime in. Did it never come out? Is that for the new rarities? Did it never come out?
We
Yeah,
need it.
it did leak, but we knew it as when I feel it.
Yeah.
Mariah, did you ever
Oh
do a
yeah,
song with Michael
we did
Jackson?
follow When I Feel It. Did I ever do a song with Michael?
Yeah, we always heard. I always heard that you did a song called "Satisfied."
So we worked on a couple little things. And then, we did the Korean moment that we had together when we went to Korea. And when he did the thing on stage for like the American moment, I'm only saying things, everything with moment, like I'm not being political. I'm just being Mariah. I don't know.
It's
But
a
then
moment, darling.
but yeah, so we had a few moments, but more than that, it was our personal moments. And I don't know if you guys have seen some of his moments on that I've seen as of late that I'm like, oh my gosh, amazing.
So
He's
just to
incredible.
confirm, there
He
was
killed
nothing
it.
in the studio.
No, there were things in the studio, but there were other artists on there, so I don't know what got kept, what didn't get kept. But there's things, we find these things all the time.
Mariah,
Mariah,
you also teased us with a tweet to Brandy about a collab and doing the
Oh my god,
background
yes.
vocals. We would all collapse if
I
you and
spoke with
Brandy
her
did a
last
song
night.
together.
I spoke with her last
Oh
night.
Oh my
god.
god.
What?
Well, Mariah,
Mariah, we
coming
I
need
have
from
to
we
tell you
Mama,
need
that I love her. The lounge, the whole thing that we're doing, she and I have a whole plan, and I don't want to get too much into it, but we're doing this, we're making it happen. And by the way, there's a whole other thing that's happening with a group that I'm not going to say who they are, but I give away too many hints. Just be happy for me. That's all I can say.
we always
Okay,
are.
can
We
we?
love you so much, Mariah. We
Yes.
literally
Hi,
love you so
Mariah.
much.
is it
Mariah, coming
SWV?
from Mama, Mariah, coming
Listen,
from
you
Mama,
guys.
I just want to thank you. I want to thank you so much for what you've done for my twins because they were in a
Oh,
really bad spot, and your music, um, inspired my one of my twins to have the strength to go for the back surgery,
Oh.
in which we're scheduled to do a back surgery. And you've met my Shirley, my bird, a few times,
Yes.
and she's actually got your autograph tattooed to her wrist,
Mm.
along with the song "Outside," I think it's called, because it
Yes.
gave her so much inspiration to be her strength for her sister. And I want to thank you so much for that. I mean,
Oh, you're
there's
so
no
welcome.
words for a mother to thank somebody else for their strength and for what they went through. You know,
Mariah,
for all the things that you went through, you gave them the strength to to go through their own problems,
Mar-
that you could make it through.
Mariah, we
Well,
need a
listen,
So
we
banger.
thank you
all
so
did.
much for that.
I'm happy. Yeah. I thank you for
And
telling me, because that gives me the strength to keep trying and keep striving. And, it's like, I know I say we, because when it's Lambily, it's like it's all of our thing, you know? But like,
Lamb for
we've
life.
been doing this for a
Yes.
while. Lamb's alive. No, but it really is. Like, I feel like I'm doing this for us when I do it. And so I don't know how to explain that there's things coming up that I'm so excited about. But I have a question for everybody to lighten up the moment.
Yes, please.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
If you can hear me do a duet,
Yes.
if you can hear me do a duet for Christmas with anyone in the world, who would it be?
Tori
Celine
Kelly,
Dion.
such a good
Mind
one.
you, okay, the
Ariana
song.
Grande.
I don't
Ooh,
want to give too
Ariana.
much away. I
When
did
Ariana.
that. I don't want to give too much away. But it's beautiful, and it's not like it's so not all I want, but it's like makes me feel really happy. And then there's a moment at the end that is gonna be, I think, everybody's favorite. Like it's a song that goes from one place and travels to the next. So it really should be a guy, but I don't know. And I would like it to be like a young guy, like whatever. But like
Bruno
I don't know
Mars.
who you guys like.
Bruno
You and
Mars.
Bruno
Bruno
Mars.
Bruno
I
Yes,
want
Mars.
to.
Mars.
please.
Bruno
Bruno
yes,
Mars.
I
Mars.
want
Bruno
to hear.
With Bruno
perfect.
I
Mars.
don't know. I heard maybe Christmas. It's not his favorite. They told me.
Or The Weeknd.
Or the
I want to hear
weekend.
Celine
Yeah.
Dion collab.
You can ask Usher.
Yeah, but it would be, but that's a whole different moment. That's its own thing. This is
Hmm.
for my own Christmas moment. You know what I mean? Like if it's that, then it's
Try,
that. It's its own thing.
try Usher.
You know.
Try
Mariah,
Usher. Would you like a male
Okay.
I
vocalist
love
or like?
Usher, but don't you think we need like who? Yeah, I think like a young male
Yeah,
vocalist
definitely.
that has their own
Yes,
swag.
the weekend would
What do
be
you
cool
guys think
too.
about? Like, what
Yes,
about
The
like a Post
Weeknd.
Malone? What about like
Not
what
Ooh,
about
Post.
like a
you said.
Post Malone moment?
Oh, yo,
Post
oh my
The
God, you
Malone.
and Post Malone, that would be
Oh
amazing.
let
my
me tell
God.
you why.
Please.
Let me tell you
our
why.
sister be so
The
iconic.
song's already written. I wrote the song, right? It's one
Mhm.
of my favorite songs that I've ever written. So, but it's also Christmas, but it's not like Merry Christmas to you, Christmas. I don't know. I wish LeRon could jump in and chime in because he's heard it, but only over the phone. And then it goes into this outro that's like its own magical moment. So it really would take, if really the truth is, it needs someone soulful to like do it justice, because right now it's me and Daniel just doing our little thing to it. But like, I mean, I don't know how to say it. I just love it. I think you guys are gonna love it. I hate like ramping up my own things, but I'm just like, I'm obsessed with it.
That's
Frank
crazy
Ocean,
because
We are
maybe.
every time I
No,
definitely
you
hear
gonna.
Post
deserve to be
Malone,
obsessed with it because we'll
every
be
time I
obsessed
hear
with it.
Post Malone's Circle song on the radio, I always go, I can hear Mariah singing this song. Like you and Post Malone will make a crazy like collaboration. That will be cool.
Mariah.
Because Circle I already wrote, and Sunflower I already wrote.
Oh
Will you
my
ever
gosh, that
Oh
is
release?
my
so
God, you're
true.
right.
Oh
That's
my
Yes.
god.
true.
Will you ever release "Where Are You
Yes.
Christmas"?
No, I think
Mariah.
you like this one better. I can. I was gonna redo that this year, but I love this new song that we wrote so much more that I just did this.
Oh
I
my
think
Mariah.
It's like a
Oh my
more awake,
gosh.
soulful "Where Are You Christmas." It's like a song
Oh
from
my God,
Butterfly
hello.
meets Mimi.
Oh,
But
that's
it's
gonna be
Christmas.
Oh,
amazing.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
oh my
Hi,
beautiful as
God.
Mariah. I
heck.
love you
It's
so
gonna be a
I'm
hit
so
much.
already
excited.
viewing.
I
Yeah.
love
Mariah,
you.
what if
Mariah.
You and Miguel should reunite?
Yeah. But
Yes.
Get
I love
Miguel on
Miguel.
there.
I don't know if Miguel likes me. I think
Huh?
Miguel's. I don't
How can you dislike Mariah Carey? Come
How? Yeah,
on.
exactly. How can
Guys, I
you?
have a question. Mariah, I
I
love you
mean, I
so
think that
much.
he'd
You've
be
been my
great because
inspiration since years. I love you.
I
Mariah,
love you
Hi,
more. I love
Mariah.
you.
I love
I
you
Oh
love
my
you
god.
more.
I
Hi,
more,
love you so
Mariah.
Mariah.
much.
I love you.
My name's Christopher. I'm such a big fan. I love you so much. I saw you right before COVID started, so thank you for being like my last great
Mariah,
memory before COVID. But I have to ask, are we getting
Oh my
any
god.
rainbow are we getting any rainbow tour footage?
please, yes.
Wow, that's a
Yes,
good
Make it
question.
please.
happen.
Question.
I mean, we have
Good
to find
question.
it. You know, I did that tour for the fans only. I did not make money off that. It's not. People think you make so much money off these
Amazing.
tours, and the truth is, if you want to give the fans an experience and make it fun and make it big, that's on you. Like, and these people, these agents and people have figured out how to make that a thing where they make the most. And it sucks because it's not even like, oh, I need this for the money. It's like I was always doing it for the fans. I was always doing it for the fun of it, you know? So
Mm.
that's where we're going next.
I
Yeah.
love
Mariah,
the
But
I'm
really,
song
I
Did
want
I
you
I
Do
guys to
hope
see
That?
you find the
Spotify.
footage
Yeah.
because Rainbow is my favorite era album, everything. So I hope
I
you
love the
find it.
song Did I Do
Yeah.
That?
Yes.
Mariah,
Mariah,
I need you to make
Mariah,
a
Back to
bad
back.
Mariah.
Which
song with
song?
I have a
Which song?
Cardi.
question.
Did I
I
Do
need you to
That?
make
You
a
I
should,
love that song.
Oh, did
Mariah, I
I
need
do
you to
that? Oh my gosh.
Yes. I love
okay.
that
please.
Listen,
song.
Mariah. Okay, we
Yeah,
need
yeah, yeah.
justice for after tonight or what is it called? I'm like losing my
After
train of
tonight.
thought. Yeah,
No, no, no. We
we
need you
need
to make a
Wait,
banger with
no
Cardi
justice for
B.
which one?
Please.
after tonight.
Yes, please.
No, we need
Yeah.
After
Oh,
tonight is
figures.
such a
really?
good ballad.
You
Yes.
don't like doesn't it have a stay? You don't like that one?
No, I
Oh,
only
but
I
wanted
love
it's
that
so
one.
after
good.
tonight is the best.
Yo.
We love
Like,
Crybaby.
I
Cry
would
We
like
love
to
baby.
hear
oh
the
my
Crybaby
god,
in
version
this
of
Crybaby is your
house.
best
Miguel.
song. Crybaby is your
Luis
best.
You should
Miguel.
listen
Can't
to
Take
me.
That
I'm
Away is your
crybaby
best
right
song.
now. I'm crybaby right now.
Mariah,
4:55, and I'm supposed
Mariah.
to get up and work out in an hour.
I
We,
have a
Yeah.
Can we
Mariah,
all
I just
agree
want to
Can't
say you
Take That
something,
Away is
please.
Mariah's best song?
I love Can Take That
Mariah.
Away. It
Do
has
you?
inspired me.
Like,
Mariah,
Can't
I
Take
have a
That Away
question.
Yeah.
saved me so many times in my
Mariah,
life.
Mariah.
My
Mariah,
Wait,
we
breakdowns
guys,
would
also
can I
save me
need
have a
you
so
to
much.
sing
question?
With You. With You is one of my favorite songs of Caution. We need you to bring it back to us on
Yeah.
First
Yeah,
Monday.
with you.
Yes.
Mariah.
You know, I love with you. I felt like during caution, and I'm not slaying myself, but I feel like now what I'm doing is much more freeing than caution because we didn't have much time, and I've been able to work on things like I used to be able to work on them during the butterfly era, during the Mimi era, you know, so I get my time to really listen and be like, do I love this? How do I feel about it? Whereas caution was cool, but it was like I had a lot of collaborators, so that's fun. But for me, and I think for you guys, like when it can be me actually spending that 2 days or 3 days or however long to get the lyrics exactly how I want them, I like that better than like let's rush through something.
That is
You
so
Period.
know,
exciting to
Yeah,
Period.
hear.
take your time. Take your time.
We
Can we
love
Period.
expect a new
Caution.
album
Mariah,
this year or
question.
Mariah,
next
I
year?
have a question.
No,
You,
I have a
what?
question. Wait a
yes.
second. Hold on. Why have you never covered Santa Baby? Like, that would sound so good.
But I think somebody else did that. I don't know. That was her thing.
Your queen.
No way.
Mariah, I have a
Oh,
Mariah,
Oh, you're
question.
Mariah,
setting
are
them
we ever
up.
gonna
It's
get
shady.
Mariah? Are we ever gonna get the rest of MC30 with the? We need the "Hate You So
yes.
So Death"
We
Yes.
need
Angels
the
remix.
in
memoirs
Yes.
of
We
Paris.
need
Emily
the
for
Memoirs.
"Hate
Angels
You
featuring
in
So
Rebecca
So
Paris.
Death"
Rose.
remix.
That's
Memoirs.
serious.
About my face.
You should give
We need
justice,
the
Aren't
Mariah.
we
orange
best to be like,
beautiful
no?
remix. We need that beautiful remix
Mariah,
But
we
you
Obsessed
guys,
are
need
the
you
you.
know
best
why I haven't
remixes.
covered.
that you teased in the voice clip.
But you guys,
Mariah,
I'm not slaying anybody. You guys don't let me look like I'm slaying people. I'm not. It's just that I liked when I did my first album of Christmas, my Merry Christmas. I I wanted to do more songs that were like really like Joy to the World and things I grew up listening to, you know, Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do songs like that. I didn't want to do songs that, the only one that was like from like the quote unquote modern era was Baby Please Come Home and Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Everything else were like the public domain way back when songs. So to do a cover that I didn't like necessarily, it's not that I don't like love the song, it just wasn't me. Like I could write my own song like that, I feel.
Yeah.
Mariah, I want to.
Mariah, I have
Mariah, I
a
had two things
question.
to ask you really quick.
Did you?
Are we gonna get the rest of MC30? Because we need the "Hate You So So Def" remix.
Yeah.
And are we ever gonna be able to hear the
Oh my
legendary
gosh,
demo
we need
tape?
that.
We need the "Hate You So So Def" remix, and we need the rest of MC30, and we need to hear the legendary demo tape. We need it.
Yeah. Angels
We
I
really
really
need the
Advocate.
demo
does.
tape,
Yes.
Well,
Mariah.
listen,
We want the
we have
demo.
moments. Wait, what? Say that last part?
Well, we were talking about MC30 with the "Hate You So So Def" remix, and then the demo tape.
Angels Advocate.
Okay. Angels Advocate. So the demo tape, I
Mariah,
know that,
I have a question. Please.
yeah.
What about a color? Oh my God, sorry. What about a color? Oh, okay. What about a collaboration with Ariana Grande? We want it.
Whoa! Oh my God, you're not just
Come.
who.
No, go on about MC30,
Wait,
Mariah.
Yeah. MC30, please.
MC30.
Sorry,
The demo
there's too
tape,
many
please.
questions, and I mean, people, anybody can do a cover. Like, that's great if they want to. That's only, as a songwriter, you know, that's great if they want to do that. But MC30, I don't know why everything's taking so long. We're trying, and
Will
we're
there be
finding
more?
really cool stuff as well.
It's take your time.
Mariah,
Please
Mariah, may I ask you a question,
make a
please?
banger with Cardi B. We need you and her to do a banger, a bop.
Oh my god, yes.
I
Cardi B.
loved it. Did you like my interview with her?
We loved it,
Yes,
Mariah.
We
that
What
was
did you
love
think of our
hilarious.
it.
interview?
Please.
That was
Mariah, we
I
also
hilarious.
have to
need
say that
someone's ugly daughter.
I really liked her.
We need
Well,
someone's
Mariah,
ugly daughter
we
with
need
your
to hear
vocals.
someone's ugly daughter.
We need your vocals.
We're not allowed to talk about that yet, but let me just tell
We
you something.
need it.
It's my favorite thing.
Please, we do.
Mariah,
It's my favorite thing on earth. It's just so freeing. I can't even talk about it. I can't even talk about it.
do you
Mariah,
ever
is
We're
there a
dying
chance
for
that we'll ever be
Mariah.
able to hear the?
back?
Is there ever a chance that we'll be able to hear the
Wait,
demo
how do you
tape?
guys feel about Roro? How you
Yeah,
guys feeling
we
about Roro?
She
We
was so
love
cute. She was very,
So
very
Yes,
cute.
I
She
loved
I
ate
was
it.
that.
shocked.
Mariah,
She's
is
so
she
pretty.
involved in the
We're
movie
so
you
proud.
mentioned? Is she gonna be mini
Oh,
Mariah in
Miss
the Lee
Monroe?
Daniels movie?
We're so
She
proud.
should. She should, guys.
Oh, Miss Monroe?
Roro is the cutest.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
I mean, we'll see. If she wants to do it, my philosophy with her and both of them is whatever they want to do, as long as it's done in a way that's classic. And that's why we did the Oshkosh campaign, because we knew it would be classic. You know, that's what I want to do with both of them. I can't like force them to do stuff that then, God forbid, it doesn't come out right, or like they're kids, you know, they could say stuff that they don't mean. You know, I'm just trying to protect them, but also inspire them. You know.
I love that.
Mariah,
Mariah,
did
what about
you?
someone's ugly daughter? What about someone's ugly daughter?
Yes.
What about it? What about it?
The
I'm here for
lambs
you guys
need
to
it.
one of these days hear the whole thing. No,
Yeah,
you
we
guys
need your
need it when I package it. No.
Yeah,
Oh,
package
you
it.
need my vocals? One of these days, yeah, I have the original. I have them.
Yes,
But
yes.
the new way we're doing it, oh my gosh, you guys.
Yeah. Release
It's a
it
movement.
alongside your
It's
new
a
album.
movement.
Mariah,
Mariah,
And you
can I
know
ask a
who the
question,
biggest
please?
fan of that album is?
Who?
Who?
Roro is the biggest fan of Monroe. Is the biggest
Wow.
fan. He didn't even know the name of it, and she was like, she heard it. She was like, "Can you send it to me?" That's how you know, like, it's for kid. You know, it's like young. Like she's 10. You know, she was 9 when she did this.
Well, Roro has taste. She's a little legend in the making. We been knew that.
Yeah.
Yes,
She's
exactly.
incredible.
Yeah. But don't sleep on Rocky. We just have to make sure we monitor him so that he is, because he's great, like technology wise, like, and playing games, like he's like playing it with people that are twice his age and winning tournaments.
Wow.
So
Period.
we're just trying to do it
That's
all
a
right.
king.
Gamer
That,
Benny.
that's my
Mariah,
little
I
king.
wanted to ask you, did you and Aaliyah ever have any moments together back in the day? Did you guys ever think of a collaboration together, or have any moments together, like hanging out or anything?
I mean, hanging out a little bit. I wish we had a collaboration. I loved her music. She came to the studio one time when I was working, and there was this whole thing, and Puff was like, "You don't want to say hi to Aaliyah?" I'm like, I didn't realize it was her, because she just looked like a kid, like hanging out, like doing whatever. I didn't. I'm not like. I don't look at everybody like, who's the star? I don't. That's not me. Like, people bring friends to the studio all the time, and it happened to be Aaliyah and her friend, and yeah, we had a nice moment. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, Mariah. So
Oh,
my
that's
name is
beautiful.
PJ, and I have two things I just want to say. One, your song "Can't Take That Away." That song really resonated with me this year. Thank you for putting it out. It was really helpful during the hard times, And I just want to thank you. That song really resonates with me. And number two,
Thank you.
oh wait, actually, I just sent paragraphs to my friends about why this song resonates with me, and I'm like, oops, I did not mean to send this song, but I love Mariah, and she spoke to my soul in that song, so thank you for that, and I love you so much.
No, yes, thank you. I wrote that out of the need to write it, because I was being suppressed in my musical and professional life, and that's what that was about. And then I tried to make it about here's for the other people, like the second verse, they can do anything, like, you know what I'm saying, like if you let them in. I was trying to make it like it's about me, it's about you, it's about us.
It's so
Oh,
beautiful, and that last
Yeah.
minute where all the instruments just come in and it just hits you, it's amazing, and thank you
it
so
comes full
much.
circle.
Thank you.
And
Maybe we could do something with that, we could do something with that, with like a commercial or something for a charity where people are being healed from that. I think that's the point here, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mariah, are you ever going to do anything with the demo tape? Do we ever have a chance of getting to hear the demo tape, like Hypnotized, any of those songs?
Well, we gave a little bit. LaRon, can you speak? Are you allowed to speak? Are you on speaking?
I don't think she's a
She
speaker.
won't speak.
Mariah,
Whoever saw, just speak us. Whoever saw, what's the movie called? Bullets Over Broadway, where she's like, "Don't speak." that you have to see. That you have to see. And her name is Helen Sinclair. You got to see it.
Mariah, can you say any producers you've been working with for MC16 for the next album?
No, because it's been me, honey, and that's what they don't understand. Like,
Those
I'm working
Exactly.
with my band, and it's my, that's what we're capturing, and that's what I feel like, mainly the Lambs, but even people that aren't, they don't know it all in terms of like my catalog or whatever, will see, oh, here she's talking to the bass player, here she's singing to the guitar player, here she's like creating this background part. It's my process, because I feel like my greatest thing, or what I love the most, is creating music in the studio. So it's a view that no one's ever seen before, and that's why I'm trying to figure out where I want to take it, what studio, like how it happens, because there's so many naysayers that are like, ooh, we've got to see what this is, and I'm like, I really don't care about your input. I'll finance it and put it out, but I just think, seriously, I don't really want their input. Sorry.
Yeah,
As you
you
should,
are the
though.
queen.
Your artistry
Exactly.
alone stands.
But that's not even why. It's not because I think I'm Queen. It's just because it's an artistic moment. It's a statement, and I'd like to give it to people. Like, you're seeing me behind the scenes. Like, it's not glamorous. It's not whatever. It's just like, oh, that's how she created that part.
Right.
You know.
And it's yours to
But
share
let's
with
talk
us.
about Brandy. You guys are into the Brandy moment.
We
The
need
Brandy
the Brandy
moment
moment.
is
We
going to be
need the
great.
Oh my
Brandy
God.
We
collab.
love Brandy.
Like, we live for your
Love
R&B
Brandy.
songs, and you two together on an R&B song. Oh my God.
It would be a smash hit.
No, but I love. We were talking about it last night. I was up at this hour talking to Brandy last night, and we were just talking about like how we were gonna do it, and just like we love backgrounds. Both of us love background vocals. So
The
Mariah,
layering is going to be immaculate.
do you
Mariah,
have
Somewhat Loved is also a very, very nice song.
We love
Yes,
Somewhat Love.
it
It's
gave
amazing.
It's
Einstein
so
vibes.
nice.
you're so funny. No, so somewhat love was an acapella moment, and then Jimmy and Terry, built a track around it. And it's been from a while ago, and we're looking forward to doing something even more like fun and new, and like
Maybe a live
for their
performance.
things. They've been making an album for 35 years before I was born. How did this happen?
Mariah, do you have any
How did it happen, guys?
do you have any aesthetics or ideas in mind for your next album? Like visually?
Yes, I've been working on it for like this past 3-4 months. Like it's a vibe. It's a whole new era. Is what we're doing. That's what we're
Ooh,
doing.
We
Is
are
there an
so
album cover
We're
that's
so
been
ready
shot?
for
I
it.
want to say again.
Is there an album cover that's been shot yet?
It's deeper than that. It's so about the music. Like it really is. That
Okay.
I don't even care if I'm on the album cover. Like it's so much about what I really do that's why I love it.
We
Is it
can't
like
wait
as
to
Well, we
personal as
can't wait to hear
Butterfly?
it.
Yeah, we're
Streaming and buying.
Mariah, speaking of aesthetics.
Well, yeah.
Speaking of aesthetics, Mariah,
No, go ahead. Sorry, darling.
I was very happy to see that the paperback release of your book has the little Mariah photo at the front. Is that something that you
thank God.
fought for?
That was what I wanted from the beginning. And then that was the best one.
It's perfect.
Thank you.
And I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for it to come out. So thank you for doing a paperback version too. Is there anything more with that we could look forward to? Obviously, the book itself is amazing.
Yeah. So just to be totally real with you guys, I love that there's a paperback version coming. I love that Little Mariah, because the whole thing is about Little Mariah. The whole thing is about my inner child self that never had things that I needed and never felt loved and all those things and needed to make music. And that's why it touched, for me, other people can feel these moments. But the paperback is going to be a cool moment because Little Mariah gets her shot on the cover. And now we have the instant New York Times #1 bestseller on the cover. And it's exciting. But I think we don't forget, guys, we're going to do something really big for the holidays. We love the holidays. We know that. We want to do other things too. But this can be our entree into the moment. And I just want to make sure we can all talk whenever we can about just fun stuff and holiday festivities. I know that's everybody thinks of her as that, but I literally do love it that much and have been working on a couple things that I think you guys are gonna love.
Can you tell us any more about the male collab that you're doing?
You guys tell me who you think is a good male collab.
Bruno.
Frank Ocean.
I think The Weeknd, Bruno,
The Weeknd, I think.
Miguel.
The Weeknd would be so good.
I swear, you need to reach out to
sometimes
Miguel again.
Everybody that's in their moment, everybody that's in their moment is kind of It takes a minute. Sometimes they call you and they're like calling you every day, and the next thing is like, okay, like let's wait around. I don't have time.
Come on, you're Mariah Carey.
Do you think it's the female?
You're Mariah
Do you think it's
Carey,
the female
remember?
collabo?
I would love
Remember?
I would love
What about
to hear a song
Lionel?
with you and Cardi B or you and Doja Cat. If you and Doja Cat had a song together too, that
Yes,
would be
you
incredible.
and
Doja.
Megan would be good. Like the
Yes, you
mashup.
and Megan.
The
Oh
swing
my
Or
out.
the
god,
Shake
that
It Off.
Don't
Shake
forget
it
it's
off.
Christmas
oh
though.
Christmas.
You
Okay,
guys,
okay.
Oh, okay.
it's Christmas, so it has to be classic.
What about
Like
Lionel Richie?
I don't accept anything that you. But I love Lionel, but they want young, like like who's a young person that we're like, you know.
Do you mean
Mariah,
someone
can we expect a
pop,
mini
or
tour?
can it be R&B, or is it more pop? I'm
Chloe Holly.
I mean, look, the song is R&B, but
Oh, okay.
it's R&B smooth. Like it'd be cool to have somebody that we think can handle that. Because I was thinking of somebody, and then I the whole time I knew like, oh, maybe they're not going to be able to get the R&B-ness of it.
Right.
And then there's a whole gospel section. Like it's for you guys. It really is. It's
Jasmine Sullivan.
one of my favorite things I've ever done.
Jasmine Sullivan will be really good, yeah. Or Chloe and Holly.
And
oh,
Ari
Chloe and
Lennox.
Holly,
and
yes.
Holly,
You and Chloe and
Chloe
Holly.
and
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mariah,
Yes,
we would
Chloe
love
and
to hear
Holly,
you
please.
with JoJo on something in the
Yes,
studio.
JoJo too.
Or Tori Kelly. But she wants a male collab, I thought.
There's a gospel artist who's kind of emerging in popularity. His name's Jonathan McReynolds. He's pretty good. Have you guys heard of him?
Mm-hmm.
He's R&B, but he's also gospel. Clearly not.
We need the Beyonce Mariah collab too. Christmas or
That would be
anything.
nice.
That would
We'll
really
take. We will all collab for a Beyonce Mariah moment, even if it's Christmas. Anything. Oh my goodness, that'd be amazing.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you know what it is, you guys? There's so many amazing people that I've worked with, that I've loved for years and years, and that I've known, like now knew, like last year with the Ariana moment and the J-Hud moment, like that was so festive. And then we had like, yes, we love Lionel. I just don't know what he's doing, and so I haven't asked him. That's the thing. I haven't asked him. I just think that it would be. I think that because I already have like a whole gospel outro and a thing, and it would be cool to do something with like somebody unexpected, even a pop artist, like young pop artist.
Mm-hmm.
What about
Can it be female? Can it be female too?
What about Giveon?
Yes,
Ooh,
Giveon
that's a
would
good
be
choice.
amazing.
I mean, look, a lot of these things I'm like, yay, and then like the corporate people are like, no.
The corporate people.
Anderson .Paak is pretty good right now too. Ooh, yes.
And John Legend too. There's always well, John Legend's not really young. My bad.
But
They've
me
already
and
done
John
that.
They have a song together. Yeah.
Anderson .Paak would be
We
really
have
nice.
When Christmas Comes.
Yep.
Yeah. You already done that.
That
Well, listen,
Oh
you
yeah, that's
ask
true.
anything deep. Ask anything deep. Ask anything deep or different about the book or whatever, because I know I have to get my one little sliver of sleep before I go out of my freaking workout. You guys, I'm doing it for you.
Mariah, I wanted to
Thank
ask
you. We really
too.
appreciate it.
When you like to talk about the
I
book,
did.
when we talk about the Sing Sing chapters, and going from one area of your life into the Butterfly era, what was the creative process like in writing those songs for Butterfly? Like the first time you heard Honey together and you heard the Bad Boy remix and you got to hear the sound and type of music that you were you finally got to make and express your creative
The
freedom.
Roof, My All.
So a lot of that was prior to. So Honey, yes, Honey was me and Q-Tip, and he had a sample, and then Puff and I and Stevie J collaborated on making that right. And then Mace got on it, and it was cool. But I love it still. When I'm on the jet skis around here, looking at Monroe, going, "That's Honey." It's a classic. But I mean, I love it, love it, love it. I'll always love it. The Roof will never. I don't think I can ever top that. Um, but it's a docu song. I said like it's real. And what was the other song we talked about?
Mariah, I
What about
love
outside?
Breakdown and
What
Baby
was it like
Doll.
writing outside? Like outside that that's that
Yes.
climax on that song outside. It is a vocal showcase and a half. I mean, I'll never get over it. That ending is the most emotional, one of the most emotional parts of your songs.
Yes.
You mean, oh, God knows that you're standing on your own, blind and unguided, into a world, divided, we're thrown. That's what I always felt, where you're never quite the same, although you try and try. I just feel like I'm still in that. Like, I
And
feel like I
the
wrote a whole ass book and they're still confused about the racial ambiguity. And I'm like, what is the problem?
and your expression through your
Ew.
lyrics and your vocals in that song is just on a whole nother level.
I was listening to that like when I was
Thank
studying for
you.
finals, just to
Honestly, that's
write
why I
down
never want to
things.
remake it. I never would. I just can't top it. Like, it was so real from the heart at that moment that I just don't want to top it. But I would love to do like even a short film about it. You know what I mean? Like, so people could see what that means for all of us who feel other. We don't have to specify what it is, but it's other.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would
Two of
be
my other
fire.
favorite songs from Butterfly are Baby Doll and Breakdown. Can you tell us a little bit about what it was like to make those songs? We learned a little bit about the Breakdown um, experience in the book.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I missed that. Say that one more time.
Could you tell us a little bit about what it was like making Breakdown? We learned a little bit about it in the book, and that's one of my favorite songs that you've ever done.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, I have a whole story about Breakdown, and I can't believe I didn't actually include it how it should have been included. But it was, first of all, the whoever made a mistake and spelled their names wrong, and I was like, hello. And they made so many like errors, but whatever. We love everybody. No, Breakdown was one of my favorite songs because I love Bone Thugs and their cadence, and like that's what I miss a little bit right now. Like, I want to hear more people doing fast than slow than back. You know what I mean? Like, I think that would be fun.
Hi,
Oh my god,
Mariah.
Mariah,
But I know.
Mariah, I must say that I love you. You have changed my life. I am so honored to be picked to speak to you today. I'm on the verge of tears. Like, I love you, Mariah Carey. You have contributed so much to my
Wait, did I lose you?
everything you've ever done, ever. No, I'm here. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything.
No, but we got
No, thank
cut off in the middle. We
I'm
got
so
cut off in the
sorry.
middle a little bit. No,
Mariah.
yeah. All I could
Okay, is it
do
better now?
was write to my fans. All I could do was speak to my fans on like voicemail.
When I
And
graduate,
so, just so you guys know, like, let's do this more because it's I need it. Like, I miss you guys.
We
when I
miss
was
you
We
We
too.
miss
in,
you
miss
we
too.
miss you
you.
too. When I was in high school,
I
you
just
were
suffer
the
withdrawal.
quintessential playlist to every day. And when I graduated high school, Make It Happen was the song that they played at the end, and it just felt like a full circle moment for me. So thank you again for
Wow,
everything.
wow. Well,
Mar-
you guys don't know, but you really just brighten up my day. You made me maybe get into that water and do some exercises in an hour. Like,
You go,
like
Mariah.
you
Mariah,
know,
you're everything.
We love you so much. Oh my god.
Love
We
you,
love you
Mariah.
so
Like,
I
much.
love you
you're
guys,
everywhere in
and
my
I
room.
miss talking to you.
We
Thank
We
you
are
miss
for
you.
the
so
And
so
lover
if you have
excited
boy.
ideas,
to
like, let's talk about them.
we're so
Please.
excited
Thank
to see and hear what you've been working on.
every time you say that you'll get on here
I'm
soon,
so excited to hear that.
Yes,
we
we're
Oh
so
my God,
excited
Mariah!
for
I
whatever you
remember when
have
you used to
next.
be on Home Shopping Network. That was like the greatest era. That was crazy. That was iconic. Do you
Mariah, I
remember
know
that
this is
era?
I don't know if
I
I'll call it iconic. I don't know.
That was
Mar-
iconic. I would. Everybody calls it iconic.
Mariah, I know this is really far off in the
Well, it's
future, but
part of the movie that's fun. Yeah, yeah.
Mariah, I know this is far off into the future, but do you have any like ideas for a tour or anything of the sort?
You know, I know that the agents and people like to book me on tour. I have to tell you guys, and I don't want anyone to take offense to it. It's not as fun for me when it's people holding up their cameras rather than people like experiencing the moment with me. That's
We
what I
need an
used to have. Like, so
we need
I just
an
like, yeah,
intimate tour for the Lambs.
I get it because Michael Jackson didn't like touring
Yeah.
either, and you're his equivalent. Y'all both legends, so
Legend
if you don't
status.
like touring,
no, thank you.
we're for it. We're for it.
I mean,
Um,
it's not just that. It's that like it's not that I don't like it. I like seeing the fans. I like singing to the fans. I love those moments. Those make me happy. Those fill me up with joy. But it's just like when it's only like a whole wall of cameras, phones. You're like, okay, you're filming this, but are we experiencing it together? You know.
Right?
I
I
think
like
that's
to
why
live in the
right,
people
moment.
have took the cameras out. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Like I put my phone away and just watch. I'd rather live in the moment.
We gotta have
Yes.
memories though.
Yeah, because like just it's because for me, I'm like, if I'm gonna make a video, I'm gonna make you a video. And by the way, I'm going to make you a video. But like, I just don't like that vibe because it makes me feel like, oh, it's like angles I don't like, and it's sound. I don't know. It's a whole thing.
Mariah, I have a question. Do you ever plan to collaborate with Blood Orange on another project in the future?
I love Dev Hines, and I love Blood Orange, and I think we could definitely do something else again in the future. We talked about it recently. Yeah.
Because Giving Me Life, can we talk about how that was definitely giving Butterfly? You were in your absolute '90s bag with that one. Like you and him devoured that entire track. Absolutely a highlight for me off of the Caution record. Thank you for that one as well.
Do you still have that picture?
Um, Hello.